or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Dante Jackson picks it. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
from the 44. Rodgers gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 49.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Now they'll throw with with Rodgers. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 3. Buccaneers nothing.
Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Hits his target to tight end Mo Alley Cox.
Jackson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
To throw again is Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 20.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it, or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2-versus...
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football. And
if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On play action, now Rodgers. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. This is McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
McCaffrey on the counter. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Christian McCaffrey.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Hunting on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Zero now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Lamar Jackson heading back out as we check out our player spotlight. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind and just focus on this drive?
I think he may need some help from the coaching staff. Maybe the offensive coordinator says, okay, let's do a few of the shorter throws, quick rhythm throws where the ball's out of his hand quickly into a receiver before the defense can react. Maybe not take so many shots downfield, just in case. Get your confidence back up, and then later on, you expand the targets again.
The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Right?
I love it. I love it.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
29-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Jackson. And Brait, the tight end's got it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 17-0 our score after 1.
Score Panthers 17. Buccaneers nothing.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Jackson will throw again. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
3rd and goal, Jackson, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller there to make the grab, and the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
It's a gain of 7.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Panther. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
On the carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
Jackson down around his goal line. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
7-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Stop made by Gerald McCoy. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
32-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that's complete to his running back, Vaughn. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Here's Bradley Pena now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
What happened?
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Again, Jackson. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
That keeps the score Panthers.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd and a yard at the Buccaneers 40.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers looking middle, and it's incomplete. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Down and 1.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
42-yard.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. That's complete to his running back, Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. The left side completion to Jones.
Jackson's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
A 51-yard attempt.
The gain knocks this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
1st and 10. At their own 20.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he rifles complete, caught by Moore. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
Well, they always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
On the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man is Trey Burton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He was brought down by Levante David. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Rodgers.
18-yard
over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times, defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Gerald McCoy with the tackle. Remember, he's a former Buccaneer.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Johnson with a completion over the middle. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Tyler Johnson. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards. in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. She can run the ball, but for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
The score, Panthers 24. Buccaneers.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
On first down, Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one into the hands of Burton.
Rodgers.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Catanzero's kick is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Makes the score Panthers 27, Buccaneers 13.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
On first down, Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Throwing on 2nd down, Jackson. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And a Buccaneer first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Miller, incomplete. It's now 2nd and
10. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
third down. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 13.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 20 to begin their next possession. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more.
Rodgers pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers over the middle, complete to Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
On the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
To throw is Rodgers. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Rodgers pass.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Are you serious, dog?
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
He was brought down.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
This is McCaffrey. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the